Right. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Filling Your Cup. I'm your host, David.
And I'm your other host, Calvin. What's up?
Hey, and today we're going to talk about the new California COVID mandates. Check out what kind of new rules we have. Because of, as you may know, there's a new variant out there, and it's called the Delta variant. Delta means change, and sometimes change isn't good. All right, man, take us off, Calvin.
All right, so what's going on as a whole in California? So basically, this slide states that cases are going up, deaths are going up. We should be panicking, right? Maybe. So why are cases going up? So the mutation in the COVID-19 vaccine, aka the Delta variant, is highly more transmissible. So more people are getting infected, more cases are going up, people are dying, etc. And this new mutation is primarily attacking the unvaccinated people. So,
Mm.
uh, I don't know what to say.
And because of that, the next couple slides will make more sense why the new rules are being implemented, right?
Right. Thank
So
you.
the new masking requirements, right? So basically, you will have to wear a mask for almost all indoor activities, regardless of your vaccination, either you're vaxxed or not. So taking a bus, going to theaters, going to watch a movie, you're gonna be wearing a mask until further notice, and that's gonna it's kind of like what we had previously. You have to wear a mask everywhere you go, and they're just trying to bring it back because they need a way to kind of slow down and control the virus.
And speaking of indoor activities, businesses now or soon may ask for a kind of like a vaccination verification or like a vaccination passport to attend bars, music shows, theater, etc. Um, yeah, based on this new spike in cases. So how do you feel about that? We'll talk about that later.
Hmm. And I mean, there are some exceptions to not having to wear the mask. If you're like 2 years old and younger, you don't know better. You can't wear a mask. So I mean, and especially if you have like any medical condition that where you forbids you from wearing a mask, you're exempt from it. But basically, anyone who is really young or have like a medical condition, they don't have to wear the mask. But for those people, it's probably better for them to just stay at home or stay isolated from everyone else because um, that will keep you safe. Oh, could go too fast. So Calvin,
Yep.
how do we feel about this new mandate or requirement?
I mean, I get it. I get why they're trying to, or what they're doing. They're trying to, slow down the virus, reduce some of the hospitalizations so we don't get overwhelmed again. Try to get the upper hand, and before the kind of virus kind of kill more people or infect more people and get more people sick, and then things like that. So this is their first kind of line of defense, I guess, is to put those masks back on and see what happens.
Right, but you're also hearing about all these like example like these businesses, they're not gonna let you partake in their or patronize, or what's that word? Is it patronize? They don't let you partake in their business if you're not vaccinated, right? So and especially like sometimes even for shopping for like groceries, they might not let you into the store unless you're vax. So I feel like that's somewhat is infringing on your liberty, right? Because if you, whether you're anti-vax or you're not anti-vax, this is a new vaccine that they're rolling out, right? It's not like the traditional flu vaccine. This is like a new vaccine where they modify some RNA genome type of deal, and then it's just like not the standard method of doing it, and some people are skeptical of getting this new vaccine. So this feels like in a way they're setting a message saying that if you don't get the vaccine, you don't get to live in a sense. Like you don't get your livelihood, you don't get your freedom. Like does that like you're in the medical field? Do you feel this? Do you feel like this might be? Do you feel that this is like oh they have to do this, or do you also or do you feel like this is kind of like infringing on someone's liberty?
That's a great question. It's a loaded question, but I I get what they're doing. You know, they're trying to I don't want to say force, but to kind of incentivize them to kind of get the vaccine, so they could partake in group activities such as going to grocery stores. That they're going to be around a lot of people. Going to school, they're going to be around a lot of people. So I get that piece. On the flip side, um, where do we draw the line, right? Where do we draw the line? Do we force them to take the vaccine when they don't want to? So, you know, there's that line, that fine line, that gray area that you know is hard to put on, because yes, we can't force people to do something they don't want to do, but it is for to their health or the health of the well-being of everyone else. So it's hard to say.
Yeah, I mean, as like a good Samaritan, you want to say, "Hey, I'm gonna get the vaccine." And, what may come with it, we'll figure it out down the road. But it's just kind of like the ease of mind that you could be potentially saving someone else's life, right? So I guess I don't know. I'm on the fence on this one. Since we're both vaccinated, we don't have a dog, a bone in this fight, but I think it is somewhat infringing on someone's liberty if you forbid them to go to um like buy groceries just because they're not vaccinated, and and it could be just maybe they can't it could be any reasons why they're not vax, but I'm sure there's some good ones out there that we're not aware of, but there are reasons why you can't get it. So with that said, any closing any like closing thoughts on like this new mask mandate? I mean, it feels like the same. It basically it's the same as before, except now you just have to be vaccinated in order to enjoy your your whatever your happy
You're
activity.
like, yeah, I mean, it's I feel like until we get a complete hold of this virus, anytime the cases go up, they're gonna say put on a mask on. Once the case drops back down, they're gonna say, oh, it's good to remove your mask off now. So it's gonna be a roller coaster until it really, really goes down, like, permanently. Um, but in terms of the new vaccination card, that's something that we didn't encounter previously during the pandemic, because vaccines weren't out back then. So I mean, it's a tough call. Yes, I feel like businesses have the right to kind of protect themselves from the virus, so they could enforce the vaccination card passport or the verification. But in the flip side, I understand if I am strongly against vaccination for whatever reason, I don't want to be starving just because of my beliefs. So two sides of every coin. um it's hard to put that fine gray line to everything.
All right, yeah, I mean, let us know in the comment section what do you think about the new guidelines. Like, is it fine? Like, we need it, or is like, hell no, you're infringing on my liberty. So yeah,
Yeah.
until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay indoors, I guess, and and stay woke, bro. Not too woke, but you want to be a little woke, right? So we'll catch you guys in the next video, and peace.